Hey everyone, it's Evelyn. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Evelyn and I am a environmental science and policy major at Clarkson University, and I also have minors in literature and the arts and communication. And today I just wanted to talk to you about the classes that I'm taking for my majors and my minors as I go into the fall semester of my junior year at Clarkson. Cannot believe it, I just turned 20 and now I'm going to be a junior in college. That's absolutely insane. Basically, I have 2 years to figure out what I want to do with my life, so that's good. But I just wanted to go over what classes I'm taking just so that you can get an insight of what it looks like to be an environmental science and policy major at Clarkson or anywhere if you're really just looking into being an environmental science major or if you're looking for advice on classes to take. And then I'm also going to talk about some of the things that I'm really looking forward to do on campus now that hopefully COVID is a little less intense. I know it's getting a lot worse in a lot of areas of the country right now, but right now it looks like Potsdam, where Clarkson is located, is pretty safe and we're all required to be vaccinated to go back to campus. So we'll see what it's like on campus, see what the masks rules are. We'll find that out when we get there. Let's just get started talking about the classes that I'm going to be taking. And for more environmental science videos and just advice about college and vlogs and things like that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So this semester I am taking 6 classes. I'm taking 19 credits, which is kind of a lot, but I pretty much always take that many credits because I am in the honors program, so there's always an honors class that I have to take each semester, so that kind of bumps up the amount of credits that I'm taking. I was looking through like my weekly schedule. On Mondays, the first thing I have at 8 a.m. is a class called Hollywood Cinemas. This is a film class and it counts towards my literature minor, and I'm really excited to take it because I love learning about movies and film and writing. You know, if you know me, that's my jam. I have some books that I've written. You can check them out down below, and I really want to get a book made into a movie someday. And my thesis for the honors program is writing a book, so you'll hear more about that later. But yeah, so that's my film class. And then later that day, I have a class called Environment and Sustainability, I believe that's what it's called, and it's just one of the courses that's kind of following the track of the environmental science and policy major. It's kind of one of those core classes built in to the major, just talking about environment and sustainability. I'm not exactly sure what we're covering in that class because that's a pretty broad title, but my academic advisor is actually teaching that class, so it'll definitely be really interesting and just have lots of good conversations about what's going on in the world of sustainability right now. And then after that, I'm taking ecology, which I am really excited for. I've always loved learning about ecology and succession and just how our environment and all of the ecosystems that fill it work together and are connected, and how we're connected to our environment. I just love ecology. Very excited to take that. And unfortunately, the lab that goes with ecology didn't fit into my schedule this semester, but I did participate in the Adirondack semester. I have a bunch of videos talking about that on my channel. Some of the lab work that I did during that semester can count towards my ecology lab. I might still take it senior year if I have time for fun, but for now I'm not taking the lab that goes with that class. So that's pretty much my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, except that on Wednesdays I have 2 labs and one of them goes with my film class. So on Wednesday nights we're actually going to be like watching a movie every week, which I'm so excited for. But on Tuesdays I have environmental policy in the morning, which is probably the class I'm most excited for because that's the main part of my major that I'm interested in. I love learning about the science, but I really am excited to dive into the policy and just learning about like political science and government aspects that tie into the environmental science. And that's why I love my major, because it is that combination of the science and humanities all tied together. And I'm just very excited. One of my favorite professors is teaching that class, and I'm just excited, as I've said 1,000 times. Then after environmental policy, I have physics for life sciences, which is basically just algebra-based physics instead of calculus-based physics, because I actually tested out of calculus by taking like AP calculus in high school. So I have not taken calculus since senior year of high school, and I did not want to take calculus-based physics because I probably wouldn't remember how to do it. But I'm actually really looking forward to taking physics because I really just like understanding how the world around me works, and I feel like physics just really dives into that. And every time I watch like a movie that has to do with like time travel or space, like we just watched Interstellar like last month, and I spent like hours the next day like googling the physics of how that all makes sense. So I'm excited to actually take a class again because I haven't taken physics since high school and dive into that, which I know obviously this physics for life science is not going to go into crazy like space-time continuum stuff, but it's still interesting. And then after that I have the honors junior class. So each semester, as I said, the honors program has classes that you have to take, and now that I'm going into my junior year, we're starting to talk about our thesis. So everyone in the honors program has to do a big thesis that they have to complete by their senior year. It could be a research project, a creative project, so many different options. And I have decided to write a book because the main reason that I'm so interested in the environment and studying nature is because of all the books that I read, particularly fairy tales, and how much of those books are spent outside in nature and magical forests and things like that. So I just always have felt a really deep connection between literature and nature, hence my literature minor. So I'm writing a fairy tale story that I'm very excited about. Why do I keep saying excited? That's apparently the only word I know. But I'm just hoping that that will inspire more young people to just really want to go outside and explore and adventure. So that class is going to be going over like how to design a project and how to like work through a project and all these things, and like setting ourselves up to really start working on our thesis. So figuring out who our advisor is going to be and all that stuff. So once I know more about that as that class begins, I will definitely make more videos talking about the thesis project or the thesis process and all of those things. So yeah, I believe, was that all 6 classes? I think so. So yeah, and my physics lab is also on Wednesdays. So I have 3 classes every day except for Wednesdays. I have 5 classes because I have my physics lab in the afternoon, and then I have that film movie watching lab after that from like 7 to 9 at night. But I have a pretty nice schedule all the other days. I think I will be out by like 2, so that'll give me time to participate in clubs and work out and all that stuff. So going into things that I'm looking forward to, definitely doing more with clubs again. So I was in dance ensemble freshman year, which is a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll do that again because I really want to explore other things. I am in sustainability club as well, and I'm looking forward to maybe being on the e-board, like maybe being vice president or something like that. We'll see. And just trying to enact more sustainability initiatives on campus. I was just talking with a friend that's the president of Sustainability Club about trying to initiate like meatless Mondays on campus, which would be really cool. And I just really want to get more involved in that club and work on sustainability planning because that's something that I'm really interested in, and try to just get more experience with that while I'm in school. I also want to try to join the orchestra again. If you didn't know, I was a pretty avid violist in high school, and I also played the fiddle in a traveling fiddle group, and it was a lot of fun, and I haven't really done that a lot in college, so I'm hoping to try to join Clarkson's orchestra again. And I have a friend who plays the violin, and we're going to see if we can try to start a quartet or something like that, just to do a little bit like higher level playing, because that would be a lot of fun. I was hoping to actually be able to like perform and get together in a group and play music again. That'll be a lot of fun. I want to see if the Clarkson's newspaper, we have a newspaper called The Integrator, can kind of get back up and running, because it didn't really happen the last 2 years, and I was very into newspaper club and editing and stuff like that in high school, so I can get back into that. That'll be cool. And speaking of that, I also have a job with the Writing Center this fall, so I will be working to help people write their essays and their lab reports and things like that, just, helping make sure it sounds good, it flows, the grammar, all that stuff. So I'm going to be getting taught and like brought up to speed on some just like basic grammar stuff to make sure that it's all there, so I can help a lot of students. And I'm very excited for that because, again, if you didn't know, I'm considering being an environmental science teacher, and this will just be good practice as an educator. Well, we'll see. So yeah, if you're at Clarkson and you're going to need help writing, you can come visit me in the Writing Center. Mostly I'm just excited for, campus events again. Hopefully we'll be able to have like larger events and activities where I can just hang out with like a lot of people at once, because I am pretty introverted, but I do like to go and do fun things every once in a while. Like, I don't like to go to parties or anything like that, but if like Clarkson was having a big like festival or like a music festival, I would love to go to that, because we have had like big concerts in the past that haven't happened. So hopefully we'll get like a good artist to come sing and have a really fun time in the fall. And Potsdam does like Fall Fest, where there's like a farmer's market and like cool booths and music and stuff to walk through in town. So just things like that, or getting to go out and see people and just be with all my friends. That is just what I'm looking forward to, because I have had a really awesome experience this summer working at the Beacon Institute. You can check out other videos on my channel talking about that. But I still have been pretty like isolated this summer, so I'm excited to just be back with a lot of people, and hopefully in a very safe way, all vaccinated. It'll be great. yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful in some way. And if you go to Clarkson and you see me on campus, feel free to say hi. I'm very excited to be back in a couple weeks. Today it's currently Wednesday, August 11th, and I will be moving back to campus on the 24th. So very excited to be there. Stay tuned for hopefully a move-in vlog and apartment tour and stuff like that, depending on how hectic it gets. And once I get back to campus, hopefully I will be able to make videos pretty regularly. I don't know if I'll be able to get them up weekly like I have been, but I will try my best. We'll see how crazy my schedule is this year and with work and stuff like that. But yeah, hope that was helpful, and I will see you in my next video.